Welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, and we have a fantastic show for you today. We are cooking with the nutritionists from Upland Hills Health, talking about pumpkin and apple, some delicious dishes you don't want to miss. We've also got the stars of Swiftwater's here, cooking with duck. And Tuscany Grill joins us with some comfort foods. It's pasta, and it's all here on the Restaurant Show. Your guide to the best restaurants in town, so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to go coming up on the Restaurant Show.
This episode of The Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuClimb Mechanical Services.
Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. We are talking today about some wonderful fall foods that I'm very excited about and some great ideas for the kiddos too. Nice, easy things to do and to be healthy. And joining us today to talk about that, we've got Laura Isaacson and Sarah Swardini, who are registered dietitians for Upland Hills Health. And we're so pleased to have you.
Thank you.
So thanks for joining us. I'm excited. We're doing two dishes today. I'm excited about both of them. Both healthy and also pretty easy to do. So you can actually make these at home. I think that's the best part. So let's start with the pumpkin apple dip, and tell us just a little bit about this dish to get us going.
Yeah, so around this time of year, everybody has that pumpkin spice craze. So this dish kind of goes along with that. We're going to do a little bit of Greek yogurt and along with those spices, and it's a really good fruit dip that kind of gets the kids excited about eating fruit.
Absolutely. Anything you can dip, right?
Anything you can dip, yeah, exactly.
Okay, and you're so right about the pumpkin spice craze. Oh my goodness gracious. It's like something happens in fall where we just can't live without it. But apples and pumpkins are both great common fall vegetables. So talk a little about their health benefits.
Sure. So both, especially apples, are a really good source of fiber. You can peel them, eat them with the skin, whatever you're comfortable with. And then pumpkins especially are a great source of vitamin A. They're very easy to cook with. You can put them in breads, dips, kind of anything out there. So they're a good, vegetable to kind of incorporate in, especially this time of year now that they're going to be in season.
Yeah, so some great health benefits, but they're also really tasty, of course.
Yes, exactly.
So, always important. So kind of walk us through what we're going to do with this one.
Okay, so it's a very easy recipe. It actually just has a few ingredients. The first one is actually going to be the main one, the pumpkin. So we're just going to scoop this in here, and it's
Now how do you do this? Where is this coming from?
Yeah, so this is actually just pumpkin puree that you buy in the can, just like how you're going to make your pumpkin pie.
Easy, that is easy.
Very, very easy.
Even I can do that.
Exactly. And then here we just have some Greek yogurt. The beneficial thing about Greek yogurt is not only does it have a lot of probiotics to it, but it actually is a very good source of protein. So, and you can use, depending on what you like, you can do vanilla Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, whatever you prefer.
What's your favorite?
I like the vanilla. I think it gives it a little bit, extra flavor. But again, whatever.
I forget that about Greek yogurt too, that there's protein.
Oh,
so
there's so much protein.
I always forget. Okay.
Yep. And then kind of the spices we're going to be working with today is just a little bit of ginger.
Great for fall.
Great for fall. Yep. It makes the house smell good. We've got some ground cloves.
Okay. And ginger too is an aphrodisiac. So
okay.
You're gonna have more kids.
right.
So just be careful.
Good to know. And then I actually did a little vanilla extract just to kind of give it. But you can also do almond, coconut, kind of whatever your preference is. And then I have a little bit of cinnamon and then some nutmeg here.
These are all just reminding me of like fall and holidays, and like if you're ready to get into that kind of groove, we're there. I love it. Okay.
And then you just kind of give it a good stir like this, and it smells so good.
It does smell good. We need smell-o-vision for this show.
Right, I know.
We have the best smells and you can't get to it, but delicious. Okay.
Yep, and then you just give a little mix and you're good to go. And the longer you let it sit and let those flavors marinate, the better, really.
Okay.
So
if you don't get it all in one sitting,
there you go. If you got to come back to it, it's totally
Now, is this
fine.
just a dip then? We're just going to dip this?
Yep. So you just go ahead and dip. Yep.
How easy is that?
Got some apples ready?
Okay, well, I'm going to dip, so I'll
go ahead and try it out.
Let's talk a little bit about some fun fall activities while I tell you how this goes.
So this time of year is such a great time to go outside. The weather's not too hot. Bugs are a little bit better. And especially, isn't it good? And then especially like at a lot of the local orchards and stuff around here, I'm getting the family out together doing fun activities, especially around healthy, fruits and vegetables is always a fun fun and beneficial thing for everybody.
Absolutely. Picking, right?
Picking, yes,
Picking.
and getting the kids excited about eating and participating kind of in that portion.
Awesome. This is
Yeah.
really good. I'd have more, but I don't want to double dip on TV.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to quick baked apples.
Yes.
So another great
This
idea.
is a super easy recipe. I got this out of the cookbook Super Snacks for Super Kids, which is one of my favorite cookbooks for easy recipes, and they're all very healthy.
Awesome.
So basically what I did is I took 2 apples, cut them in half, and then took out the center, just scooped out the center. On top, I sprinkled some oats, some chopped nuts, some cinnamon, and some brown sugar. I just sprinkled that on top and then put it in the microwave for about 3 to 3.5 minutes to bake it. So it gets nice and soft. It smells really good.
It does. It's
And then,
we pre-baked. Just
right.
Yeah.
We already put it
at
in the
home, yeah.
microwave. And the last step here is just put a little bit of Greek yogurt on top.
Okay.
Either the plain or the vanilla. And that's it. And this is a super healthy, super easy dessert that you can make at home. The apples, again, as Sarah had mentioned, are a great source of soluble fiber. So that is really great for your digestive tract.
Absolutely.
And also oats. Oats are a fantastic source of soluble fiber. And then the Greek yogurt on top, like Sarah
Again.
said, it's double the
Fact.
protein of regular yogurt, good source of calcium, good source of probiotics. So all around, this is a very healthy dessert.
Absolutely. So if you have some extra Greek yogurt at
Yeah.
home
Yes.
now, you
Here's
have
2
plenty
Greek
of options too. I think that's fantastic. I love the ease of these dishes. I think that's really important. We've talked apples. We've a couple of options for apples. We've obviously used some pumpkin. What other fall? What's in season right now?
In the fall, I think of squash as well. So squash is another great, in addition to the pumpkins and the apples, squash is a great vegetable that's in season. When you buy things in season, it's fresher, it's a little bit less expensive, but squash is a great source of the vitamin A, like Sarah had mentioned with the pumpkins.
Okay. And quick before we go, talk to us about what you're doing at Upland Hills Health, because you're trying to promote some of the local and seasonal foods.
We are always trying to buy things that are in season. So currently this week we just got in some local apples. So right now we'll be putting some baked apples on our menu. They'll make them a little fancier than this, but and then also we're going to be getting in some squash, and so we're going to be having some butternut squash soup on our menus coming up. But we're always trying to buy whatever we can from our local farmers.
That's so wonderful. Well, lots of benefits to seeing a registered dietitian. Get some great ideas, nice, fun, easy things to do with the kiddos too. So great for you, great for the kids, great for the family. Thank you for joining us. This is Laura and Sarah from Upland Hills Health, and thank you for joining us. We're going to be back with more Restaurant Show after the break. When we return, we're cooking with the stars of Swift Waters. That'll be next on the Restaurant Show. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. We have a special treat for you today. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to want to catch this show right here on our station. It's called Swift Waters, and these guys are the year-round duck hunters. We're so pleased to have Sean Gibbons and Connie Markham. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having us.
Well, we are excited. So I have a feeling I'm going to learn some things today.
Well, I hope so.
I think
It's
so.
what Sean enjoys to do.
That's what you're here for. So we're going to learn a little bit about how to cook with some of the wonderful things that you have been able to catch on some of your hunts. And what we're making today is Grandma's old-fashioned duck in a creamy milk gravy.
Yep.
Wow, okay, I have no idea how to make this, so I am very excited to learn. But let's first start with what kind of waterfowl you're using today. You can kind of walk us through the process, but what are you
Okay,
using?
so we've had the Wisconsin teal, early teal, as well as the Arkansas teal hunt, and we got fortunate to get some teal during the Arkansas teal hunt. We breasted them out, and we are using that today
Yeah,
for
you make it
our
sound
meat.
like no big deal. So this is quite the process to get this here, but here we've got it. And now let's talk a little bit about how we're going to cook this. How do we even start? Where's the prep begin?
Well, outside of harvesting the game, obviously for teal, what we ended up doing is breasting it out. So I'll kind of walk you through pretty quick. I end up breasting the meat out. I put it down and I cut it in smaller strips. And keep in mind, you don't have to just do waterfowl. This is great for any type of wild game.
Okay.
We cut it in strips, maybe a 1/2 inch to 1 inch long, maybe about 1/4 inch wide. You can kind of get a sense. They're just more of bite size. I usually marinate it, maybe the night before, some type of red wine vinegar, some soy, and any type of your favorite flavors, ahead of time. I've got a Camp Chef stove, so we'll actually do this type of preparation while we're out in the
I
field.
was going to ask about this because
Yeah.
this is incredible. So you can just, this is portable.
This travels with us everywhere. We go in the field, we'll be in the duck blind, we'll be in the boat, and Sean usually makes us breakfast.
I love that, Camp Chef, and
Yep.
it's that easy. It looks like a little briefcase they came in with. It was great.
It's fully self-contained.
Yeah.
So what I end up doing is I'll take the meat after it's marinated. I drop it right into a flour. The flour I also season as well. So again, I like to do some little bit of Cajun, a little bit of hot sauce. I like some apple rub. General, so this is cherry hickory, red wine vinegar. And we'll dump them right in.
He always likes a little honey, sweeten it up just a little bit
Oh,
as
that's
well.
smart. Yeah, I like a little sweet too. So you can really kind of pick your favorite
Yeah.
seasonings.
Yeah,
Yep.
anything works.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead, shake it up, right? Pull out some of the meat, and you can see it's floured, and then just drop it in. I usually use either vegetable oil or olive oil. Now the key is don't overcook these. Literally, it is maybe a minute. Rotate it, minute, and you'll start to see some of the blood coming out.
Okay.
And that's it. Then I pull it out
Oh,
all
minute
together.
aside, okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're little pieces. Plus, you've got this bad boy who fired up pretty quickly. I noticed. So
It does. Outside of cooking all the meat, I'm going to go ahead and, because I prepped this earlier, you'll also get a roux out of it, right? So because you got the flour, you've got some of the oils, and you make the roux with that.
So you pre-prepped that, but how hard was that part?
Oh, that's
Literally, it's the drippings.
Oh, that's it.
So I pull the meat
okay,
out, and
great.
it's the drippings left over in it.
Even I can handle that one.
And,
Okay.
then I go right into vegetables. I start sauteing vegetables. Here I've got celery, carrots, about a half a cup to a cup, depending on the portions you want to be able to do. A lot of onions. I really
healthy,
enjoy
too. Look
the
at
This is
essence
all
of
from our
onions.
garden.
Right?
We have a
good.
garden.
I love
I
that.
truly enjoy it. We pick it every day, and tomatoes and peppers are in season heavily right now.
Bacon.
guys are so
I pre-cook
busy.
the bacon as well, because bacon goes with freaking everything. It's
You
awesome.
guys are busy with your show and everything, but you almost could open a restaurant right at the house, right?
Right?
Oh yeah, come on in.
That was the
We
next
cook
business venture for you.
And these are green peppers, and then
Yellow peppers,
yellow and red.
red peppers.
And these are not spicy. They're all sweet peppers.
These are hot peppers. We're not putting it in because we don't know, our
You don't want to induce labor.
Well, our audience, right?
our audience. We'd be very,
Yep.
cautious of
Yeah.
who we're serving to.
Sure,
So-
yeah.
so
Are they
this-
real hot, spicy?
Oh, those are.
Those
Come
are.
from your garden too?
Yeah, yeah.
You guys are so good. Okay, keep
So,
going. I love it.
so these will saute down. Timing wise, maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes, and it'll start cooking down really well. At that point, the fun starts. I've already pulled my duck out that I cooked earlier, right? And literally just add it back into it.
Okay, so you cook it, pull it,
Right.
Yep.
add it back in.
Yep,
let
pull it because I
saute
got
a
all the
little.
roux and the flavor down in there, right?
Okay.
And then put all the vegetables in, cook those down for about 10, 15 minutes, put all the meat back into it. Then from that point, after it's cooked in another 10 minutes, and if you want, you can add some of your spices if you'd like.
Okay.
From that point, we take it off the oven, or off the stove, and we transfer it. We like to use a cast iron.
Okay.
It's a very heavy duty.
Make room. This is a big,
Yeah,
big one.
yeah, right. And we'll transfer all
That's
of that.
a Camp Chef too.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a-
Camp Chef. And this one's a bit specialized because it's got legs underneath it. You can put it on your campfire.
Yeah, right
So,
on
and the
the
coals,
campfire.
and it'll cook up. You can
You guys
also
have
put.
all the tools.
Yeah, you can also put coals or biscuits up on top, so it cooks
Oh,
it from the
cute.
top and bottom, right?
Oh my
So it acts
gosh.
like an oven. And we'll put all that in here. We'll put this, if I'm in the house, like 200 degrees, about 2 hours. And what that'll do is
200, 2
really
hours.
tenderize the meat, and then all
okay.
the flavors, right? They come together. And the last piece is our gravy. Nope, we don't have that here.
Okay, but there's gravy,
Gravy
that goes
yeah,
in.
yeah.
here.
We got the final product,
Yeah,
so don't
yeah.
worry. But I gotta ask you really quick too about your hunting season, because I want to make sure people know when to see this fabulous show.
Yeah.
But has your hunting season?
It's just the northern opener is this weekend. So
Okay.
the northern
Look at
state of
that.
Wisconsin opens this weekend.
good.
Our
Oh my
southern
gosh.
and Mississippi opens next weekend, and then we're full blown into North Dakota, back to Wisconsin. We
into
travel
it.
to Arkansas, down to Louisiana. So yeah.
Who's gonna tend the garden while you're gone? No, you got lots to do. But also, let's tell folks when they can watch the show. If you haven't seen Swiftwater, you don't have to be a huge hunting fan of any kind. These guys are just really entertaining.
So
you
you
really
can
are.
watch us-
You keep me. I enjoy it very
You can
much.
watch us on Channel 57's part of the Weekends in the Wild, Saturdays and Sunday mornings. And we're airing now till the end of the year, so
Can't wait.
join one of the episodes.
It It's a lot of fun. Well, thank you so much,
Yep.
Connie and Sean from Swift Waters. We'll be back with more restaurant show coming up after the break, so stick with us. Stick around. We've got some great comfort foods in store after the break with Tuscany Grill. Welcome back to the restaurant show. We're already sizzling over here.
Yes.
We got things happening, and I'm joined now by Chef Peter Lidstrom, who's from Tuscany Grill. Love it when you come because,
Thank you.
woo, not only is it exciting, but it's also
Fireworks going off.
delicious. Yeah, I don't, they probably can't see how exciting it is over here with all the little pops and things happening, but pleased to see you. Thank you for being here.
Happy to be here.
So we have some fun things in store for you today. It is about to be a little bit cooler outside. We're ready for some of those comfort foods, and one of my favorites, of course, is pasta, and that's what we're doing today. So tell us what's on the menu.
I'm gonna make a penne primavera. Primavera. I'm gonna make this one little like the vegetables that you should make it right now. It's with everything you can get from your garden, but I'm gonna do it with what I have.
Peppers are
Peppers,
good.
all colors.
So you just start, we've already kind of preheated there, but you dropped a little oil in the pan, and that's what we're getting
Yep.
rained on today. A little bit of oil is sizzling,
Yep.
it's working, it's
And
doing
mushrooms.
its thing. Mushrooms are next.
Onions.
And onions go in, okay. So we're just sauteing everything to get it started.
Yes.
All right,
All the vegetables here.
and vegetables.
Heirloom tomatoes.
This is all,
Garlic.
oh gosh, these are delicious ingredients you can get over at Tuscany. If you haven't been, Tuscany is a fabulous restaurant in Fitchburg that is part of the Wyndham Garden Hotel. So you do not have to be staying at the Wyndham Garden. Go to the
No.
restaurant and enjoy chef's delicious dishes, and
Absolutely.
everything I've ever had there has been outstanding.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm excited for this.
We try to make the restaurant also stand up, so more like it's not just a hotel restaurant; it's a restaurant by itself.
Yeah.
So it's like people can come from outside and should come. Because food
Absolutely.
is good.
No, really, you should go. It's
Salt
really
and
good.
pepper now here.
Okay, salt and pepper.
Yep.
And we're just going to saute those a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. Now, is this, I understand your menu is always changing. That's one thing that I think is great because you make sure that you change with the seasons and change with the tastes.
Yep.
But you have a menu change coming up. Is this on your new menu?
This is on the new one, and this is
Okay.
pasta primavera. I mean, we can do that. What I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to do it with tomato and cream sauce, like a marinara cream sauce. You can make it with marinara sauce. You can make it with cream sauce. You can add beef, add chicken. You can do everything with pasta primavera. That's
So
what's
this
good
is
with
a
it.
really versatile dish, really,
Yes.
for what you're feeling. So
Exactly.
red sauce, white sauce, whatever kind of meat you'd like to add, really.
Yeah.
Chicken, shrimp, beef,
Yep.
whatever your cup of tea.
Yeah. And
Okay.
now in October 1st, we're changing the menu up to for like a fall-winter menu. We're going to go with a little more heavier dishes, so it's good for the wintertime.
And now
So-
this is a little bit of a Mediterranean style
Yeah.
as well, okay? And what does that mean, for folks at home? What kinds of dishes can they expect?
Everything around the Mediterranean, like Spain, Italy, France, Greece, Morocco, everything from around there. We try to make dishes from all the countries around the Mediterranean.
So you can take a little Mediterranean tour without
Yes.
spending the big bucks. You
Yes.
just head down to Fish Hatch.
Exactly.
And then have a few dishes,
Now I'm going to add some more stuff here.
okay?
White wine.
A nice sizzle. Okay, so a little bit of
Olive
white
wine,
wine. Does
yep.
it matter what kind of white wine? What do you use? Can you
Usually
tell
I
us?
like a dry white wine.
Okay,
It's
your
good.
dry wine.
Yeah. And a little lemon juice.
Lemon juice,
Get a
okay.
little taste there. Now
Now,
just
do
gonna
you
sizzle
measure
this.
everything out? This is a chef question for you.
If I measure it out.
Do you? No, you're an eyeballer. You know,
I eyeball it.
that's the sign of a true chef.
I've been doing it for so long, so
Yeah,
I don't
you
have
just know.
time.
Yeah.
It would take forever if I would go measuring stuff.
See me, I'd be measuring everything, but I enjoy how you're able to do
No.
that.
And now I'm going to add the marinara sauce.
Okay.
We make in the house.
Oh, you add that right into the
Yep.
veggies and everything. Okay, great. Goes right in, heats right up.
Yep, I'm going to let this
Not his
sizzle
first
for a while.
time. He's got the foot down, that's for sure.
Yep.
And talk to us a little bit about some things that are happening, not only at your restaurant, but down the way, you guys are actually opening another location.
Yes. Wyndham Garden and the Tuscany Grill is with the Kenwood, and also it's a new restaurant open up down the street from us called the Thirsty Goat, and that's
I
going to
love
be
that
a
name.
smokehouse with smoked brisket. You can buy brisket by the pound,
Wow.
I take it and have it by the table and stuff, and it's going to be roasted chicken. And everything's going to be like, they have a smoker there that can fit 7 pigs in it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a huge smoker, so they're going to smoke everything on site, and everything is dry
This is
rubbed.
kind of a unique style. I didn't realize. Okay.
It's going to be like, you can sit at a table and say, I want 5 pound of beef brisket, and you get 5 pounds of beef brisket with sandwiches, fill it up and eat.
Wow.
And also there's going to be a brewery in there too. They're going to open up later on. They're first going to open up like the restaurant part with the smoker and stuff like that. And they have like 25 TVs in there, and everything is brand new.
I think you're speaking to a lot of folks out there. I heard meat, beer, and television.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like a great stop. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome.
Exactly.
And it's a big place too, isn't it?
It is big. It is big. And I mean, like I said, everything is brand new. So it's like, it was a restaurant here before called Casa de Sol, but the Mexican team is all gone and it's all brand new.
It's a whole new place. Yep. Wow, what an experience. I can't wait till that's open. When is that opening? That's soon.
Monday the 26th of September.
Really soon, right around the corner. So that's really exciting, opening now, depending on when you're watching. But this is fabulous. This looks delicious. So what do we have left on this dish?
What we're going to do now is, like, we have 2 things, so 3 things actually. We have the beef and the chicken. We can add 2.
Okay, so
we
you're
also
going
have
to combine.
shrimp. But what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to, now it's actually a vegan dish because there's nothing in there, but now we make it to a vegetarian dish. We'll put some cream, and then you could serve it like that with the cream in it.
See, this is a little bit of a mix then. You've got a little bit of a cream and a little bit of a red sauce combined. So if you like both or can't decide, this is what you can do.
Exactly. And then after that, if you don't like that, if you want meat, then you add the meat. And if you want a little more meat,
and
you
that's
add
a little bit
the
of
chicken.
steak. Yeah, a little bit of chicken. Smells so good. Wish you could smell this. It's amazing. Well, I have never had a dish that has disappointed over at Tuscany. We're almost out of time, but this looks phenomenal. And put it on a bed of penne noodles.
Yes.
And we're good to go.
I'm going to finish this dish right now here.
Delicious and wonderful. Now, the menu is actually going to be a little bit larger.
Yes, it's going to be larger.
Growing.
There was a lot of stuff that we took away during the summertime. That people were complaining they want back, so we're bringing back a lot of stuff.
You know it's good. You know you've got favorites when people are coming in and looking for things. But
yes.
Wonderful. Okay.
Well,
so penne goes
this
right in there.
Quick here. Then we toss this big thing.
This is the part that I would be making a mess, and you just do it so flawlessly.
Go here and put it down.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Well, make sure you go visit Tuscany Grill off of Fish Hatchery, and coming soon, or maybe even already open, Thirsty Goat. Yes. Another really unique place to go have some delicious food. Chef Peter Lidstrom, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back. I'm going to eat this. Let's go.
Yes.
Thanks so much for joining us. I had a great time checking out all these great local spots. Hope you did too. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, reminding you that life is too short to eat average.
This episode of The Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuClimb Mechanical Services.